president gave a major economic speech this week in Ohio in which he called for targeted investments for things like energy and education and state workers, first responders and teachers, and tax hikes for the wealthy. But there was, forgive me, nothing new. Is that the president's agenda for the next 4 years? Pass the jobs plan that I've been pushing for over the last 12 months, and that will fix the economy?
What the president laid out is a clear choice facing the American people. And the contrast could not be clearer. This is a president who believes we need to grow the economy by putting the middle class first, creating middle class jobs, by reducing the deficit in a fair and balanced way, and making sure then we're able to invest in things like innovation and infrastructure and science and research. The congressional Republican approach, Governor Romney's approach, by the way, it's fitting he's with John Boehner today, because Governor Romney is going to rubber stamp the congressional Republican agenda, which is basically give huge tax cuts for the wealthy. They believe the economy works best from the top down. That's failed. By the way, Governor Romney wouldn't reduce the deficit. Every independent economist who's looked at his plan says he would add to the deficit. He would starve investments in education. He would allow our infrastructure to deteriorate even more. This is not a recipe for growing the economy, reducing the deficit, or helping the middle class. So that's the stark choice for the American people.
But is the president's agenda, because I did not hear anything new in Ohio, is the president's agenda for the next 4 years more of the same?
Well, what is what this country needs to do, which is reduce the deficit in the right way, a fair and balanced way.
I like the fact that you keep saying fair and balanced.
Well, it's the right way, which is we need to cut more spending. This president's already signed into law, by the way, over almost $2 trillion in spending cuts. We have to focus on what is going to grow this economy for the middle class, and that's going to be continuing to focus on our manufacturing sector.
But there's no new. But you would agree there's no new agenda beyond what he's been pushing for the last year.
This is the direction he thinks the country needs to go. Now let's look at the other direction, Chris. It failed miserably. When Governor Romney led Massachusetts, #1 in debt in the country. Think about that. Added debt. For all his talk about government, for every private sector job created in Massachusetts by Governor Romney, 6 public sector jobs. This is someone who, his state was 47th in job creation, and he wants to return to the same policies that led to the Great Recession, that caused such a huge harm to our businesses, our economy, people in this country. So the choice is clear here.
Okay.
The choice is clear.
A couple of minutes left, and I want to get to a couple of campaign